Today I'm going to show you an everyday makeup look, my personal everyday look that I wear every day. I'd say the same thing every time. This is like my billionth go, so I'm just going to launch straight in because introductions are very hard. Anyway, so I start by moisturising the skin. I never don't moisturise. I've already done it though. I used number 7 Beautiful Skin Day Cream for dry and very dry skin. It's really good. I'm going to review it on my blog soon because I really love it. I've been after a moisturiser for so long that's specifically for my type of skin, because most moisturisers are okay for a little bit but they wear off, and this actually feels like it's doing good, so up this. Anyway, so next I'm going to prime my skin with the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Magique base. Got this recently because I've recently got really into Lily Melrose's blog and ghost parties, and they all say this is really good, and I agree. It'll make my face look quite shiny, but then it makes it like have a really nice finish, like really dewy, which I quite like. I don't have oily skin, so I don't have some kind of I don't have any complex about looking a bit shiny. I know some people do, but I quite like the dewy look. So just rub that all over my face. And then I'm going to start with my foundation, which is MAC Studio Sculpt foundation in NC15. So I'm just going to dollop this all over my face again. This I got because I went to the counter and I was like, help me, I don't like my foundation. I'm just going to rub it in really, really slapdash because, as you'll see in a second, I'm using a buffing brush. This is the Real Techniques buffing brush. It gives a really, I'm not going to say natural finish, but it just makes it look a lot flawlesser. Flawlesser? That's not a word, surely. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I apologise if I look like a ghost, the lighting is absolutely terrible. I was going to do it over by my vanity table, but the lighting broke, which sucked. I'm going to put the lid back on because I don't want that to dry out. That's expensive stuff. This is the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. Everyone and their mum has got it, and it's really good. I've got it in the lighter shade. I think when I get towards summer, I'm going to have to go up because it's quite pale. Anyway, so just dot this under my eyes and over any blemishes. And just rub it in with my fingers. I like using my fingers with the concealer and not using a concealer brush. I tried using the Real Techniques concealer brush and it just went really streaky, so I was like, my finger kind of melts it into place. It's all good. There you go. And then I'm also going to just use it as an eyeshadow base because it gives quite a nice colour. People are always asking me whether I'm wearing any eyeshadow. I mean, I will be in this video, but usually I don't. Well, until recently when I got 2 really nice eyeshadows that I just couldn't resist pairing. So I would usually just wear this, but I recently wear more. I think it just gives a really nice look to it just makes them matte and the same colour as the rest of my face, which they're not meant to, but we don't worry about that. Next I'm going to use finally the Dream Terra Sun Maybelline New York bronzing powder in number 1 light bronze. I didn't like this when I first got it because it's really pale, so it didn't really show up much on my face, but then I thought that's really good for my skin tone. I don't want to look orange, I just want to look like I'm not a ghost. So I'm using just a big brush by H&M. It's not very good, it cost me £2. So I just kind of like pack this in, try and give myself cheekbones. Because who doesn't like cheekbones? Who says that? I just kind of dust it all over my face just to kind of use as a powder to kind of set my foundation, and also to just warm my face really. Excellent. So at this stage I usually start prepping my lips because I'm going to be using a nude colour today, so I like to make sure my lips aren't like dry or anything, because I think they nude lipsticks kind of sink into any bad things on your lips, and so I am dropping this everywhere. Right, this is Lush Honey Trap lip balm. It's gorgeous. It says it's white chocolate balm for vanilla honey kisses. It just tastes really good and smells really good. Feels really good on your lips. Excellent. Right, I'm going to do my eyebrows, I think, because I think once I've got my eyebrows done, the rest of my face kind of falls into place, because I know how much like rest of face to put on. Does that make sense? I don't want to look too clownish. Anyway, I'm using the Browsings by Benefit in medium. My mum's home. Right, I'm going to go downstairs and say hi, and then come back and finish you bad boy off. That sounds awful. Okay, so I'm using Browsings. This is what it looks like inside. It's like a wax and then a powder, and it comes with a hard angle brush. I do have my own Benefit hard angle brush, but you might as well use the one that comes in the pack. So I kind of use the wax to just kind of like draw where I want my eyebrows to be. I'm not going scouse brow or anything, just to kind of like place them. I'm only going to put one of these in there, you don't want to watch me doing both. Plus I always seem to mess up at least one of them. Okay, so that's the wax done on this one. This is so fiddly. Okay, so once that's done, once you've got the wax on, you take the little mini blending brush. Let me start that one again. The little mini blending brush. Look how cute it is. And then you put it in the setting powder and just literally put it on top. It's not hard. I really like this kit. I had, I still have not the big sexy eyes, what's it called? It's by Benefit. I think it's Smoky Eye Kit or something. I don't know what they actually call it, but they had the eyebrow wax in it, and I loved it so much that I ran out of it. And then when I found out they had like a whole kit just with it, and then also a setting powder, which I've always used, like I used the wax and then I'd use like a brown eyeshadow and my hard angle brush and just like pack it on top. So when I found out a kit, I was like, oh, I have to have that for Christmas. And I got it for Christmas. Yay! That's always nice. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. And so now I can see what else needs to be done. So I'm going to start doing my cheeks. I'm using the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish and the H&M brush again. Funny story about this was I bought this for my sister. She wanted it for Christmas. And I came down on Christmas morning and the dog had like ripped through the packaging and eaten it. Look, there's like teeth marks on it. Can you see them? And like there's no lid on it now. So she's got a replacement. I've got this. I'm not complaining. It's just a bit annoying that there's no lid. And like that's the case. But still works. So I'm just going to pat that on and then slap my cheeks in and basically dust it over. Just, can you see? Just gives a kind of like sheen, but like not a pale sheen, like a, I don't want to say orangey sheen, but that's what I'm getting at. It's basically like a bronzing highlighter. I just think it looks really nice. And I do wear it every day since I've had it. I just think it's nice. So, next I'm going to, I didn't bring my blusher brush. 1 second. Okay, that's not how I was sitting. That's more comfortable. Things are flying everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to use the Waterwell blush in Rose Eclat, which is a dusky pink, like that. I've had it for years. It's probably not the best, but it's quite subtle, goes quite well with my complexion. And I've also put like so many cheap products on already. I don't need that much. I'm also using the Benefit powder brush, which is just a standard powder blush. Powder blush brush. Powder blush brush. Try saying that 3 times. Anyway, so I'm just putting some on, and then I'm going to slap my cheeks in and just do it on the top of my cheeks. Kind of do a kind of V shape, like across the top and bottom of my cheeks, and then like put a tiny bit on the apples, but not that much. It kind of frames my face a little bit better. I'm kind of following Ghost Parties here, because she said that putting it on the tops of your cheekbones when you don't have cheekbones makes you look like you have cheekbones, or something a little more elegant. Eloquent. Why can't I speak? This is a fail. There you go. Cheeks are done. Next, I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to start off using my Fluff Shadow Benefit brush and Topshop Eyes in Porcelain, which I got in the sale for £3. I thought that's a bargain. It's a nice colour. It's not overly pigmented, but it's like a white that's not quite white. So it kind of is a good set or base colour, I guess. And I'm literally just going to pack that all over my eye because, as I said, it's like a base. Okay, so really annoyingly my memory card got full up, so you didn't miss much, but me basically doing my wings and then my cat eye winged eyeliner, which I used the L'Oreal Paris Super Liner in black lacquer, and also I then lined my waterline and the inner V of my eye with the Scandalized Waterproof Kohl liner, let's call it, in nude, which is just this. And that's literally it. I did say that I love this because it's like a sponge. Like, I'll show you. Feels like I'm repeating myself, but I just watched back the video and it cut out just before I said this. It's like a sponge, so it's really easy. Just checking that it's still filming. I'm really paranoid now. But it's really easy to do it. I mean, before I had this, I would be messing them up so much, and I haven't. I mean, I would take it off and show you, but that just seems like such a waste, and I'm really upset because I know before I knew how to do it, I really wanted to know how to get them perfect. And I'm not saying these are perfect, but I'm saying that people like to watch them being done to learn. Oh gosh, that sounds so patronising. I don't mean it like that, but that's just what I liked when I was learning how to do it. So, I mean, if anyone does want me to show them, I can in the future. Anyway, now I am using the Fluff Shadow brush and MAC in Wedge, which is a flat grey toned brown, which is uber pigmented and uber, like, there's no waste because it doesn't fluff up loads when you like swirl it. It's really good quality basically, and I'm just using it in the crease. I've done my right eye, and then just kind of like follow it up through the wing, but not too far, just to kind of give definition to the eyes and make them look a little more exciting. Not that having 2 shades of eyeshadow on your eye is exciting, but there you go. I'm now going to finish off my eyes by using a mascara, and I'm using the 17 Wild Curls 8 times volume mascara in black. Now, I love this mascara. This is the best mascara I have ever used in my life. Apart from maybe Benefit Day Real, which is an awesome mascara, but that's expensive and it dries out really quickly, so that's why I haven't repurchased it. It's amazing, but it's too expensive for the amount of use you can actually get from it. But this was, I mean, for me, this was cheap because it was free. I went to Freshers Fair and it was in one of those goodie bags that they give out to check it's still recording. It is. I'm going to be so paranoid now. The light is just faded so much. Damn you lights. I'm going to see if putting the lights on makes any difference. I think I look like more of a ghost, but I think that's just going to be better. It feels better. It feels less like I'm a hermit or a mole living in the dark. Where was I? Yes, this mascara was free, but I know it's cheap because it's by 17, which is a cheap brand, but actually I'm really liking it at the moment. So this has got to be my favourite mascara of all time, hence why I'm using it. I think it gives you really fluttery lashes, like really full, really dark. This is the nib, which is kind of like randomly placed, wild, if you will, like nubules, brush stalks, whatever you call them. Anyway, I really like this mascara. I think you can tell because I've rambled on about it for a very long time. I'm not going to film me doing my entire eyelashes because I find it kind of creepy, like me doing it. I don't know why. But just to tell you, I always wiggle the brush at the bottom of each lash. I'd coat the top as well and just make sure that it's as black and as covered as possible. And then I often curl it on the top just to kind of reinforce it. Right, I'm going to stop the filming and then come back when I've done both eyes. Okay, so I'm back and I've done my eyes. I have also put a little bit on the bottom of my eyes, so that's kind of what they look like. Kind of 60s. Anyway, so I'm going to finish off the look with a nudie peach colour, which is obviously Topshop in Whimsical. It's a great colour, everybody loves it, it's really good on my skin tone. My sister got it for me for Christmas because I wanted it and I love it, so I'm going to finish off by applying it. So, that's me done. This is my everyday look. Hope you like it. If you want me to do any other videos, please tell me and I will. And if you like this look or if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and, you know, comment on my blog and share and, you know, all that good stuff. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye!